Tonight, from Seattle, Washington, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage.
Michael Dixon
will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Bucs take over.
Always fun to get a peek at Tom Brady as he gets in place to command this offense for Tampa Bay.
It wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end lift that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL
Welcome,
game.
everyone.
But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett.
Tyler
37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawks football 1st and 10. Russell Wilson leads out the Seattle Seahawks offense. The veteran Wilson, a 3rd-round pick back in 2012.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, he'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Whitehead on the tackle.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Michael Dixon
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, Antonio Brown. That's pulled in at the 32. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out of a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Buccaneers.
He gives this one off to Jones. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
The ball carrier.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of
I came to
8
my feet
yards.
on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a third down.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many because once they get going, look out. Things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career. And it's evident when you see that.
Saying something.
That's saying something right there. But he's earned it.
A throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski. Incomplete. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target. And it's second down.
It leads
To throw again. Brady firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Brady.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
But I think we've got evidence right now that this team's not going to be daunted at all. Just because they're backed up doesn't mean they're not going to continue to throw the football. They threw an completion on first down, but they came right back on second down and threw it again. And this time they hit it for not just good yardage, but first down.
He was brought down by
3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Chris Carson.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Now Wilson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Wilson.
And Dominican Sue in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Back now comes Tampa Bay, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. From the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end.
Brady's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third
From the gun on third down, Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. We'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Alden Smith able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. If you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. He'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring it up 4.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
White on the tackle.
It'll be a gain of 4 here, and it will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start by heading out west to Glendale, Arizona. where you see the final score there. Kyler Murray leading the way as his guys pick up win number 14 on the year. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
Chris Carson, the ball
Still about
carrier.
3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 4. He doubled down. He wound up getting 8. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Wilson
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
From the
and
gun,
9.
Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Makes the score Seahawks 3. Buccaneers nothing.
Well, some good news, partner. We will not have a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter 3.
Yeah, just a field goal, but with the way those defenses ruled in the first half, that could be a big 3-point play right there, couldn't it?
Antonio Brown on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their
Here
own
comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Gronkowski, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Receiver coaches preach to the guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw here.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He's still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And this one is incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Operating from the gun. Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Second down and 10.
Throwing again. Wilson. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Wilson's pass.
They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes
this a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Again, Wilson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Offense. This is unbelievable.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They'll score that a 36-yard play. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. After the interception, here's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Disley. Yeah, down looking out before they're inside the 25. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
He's brought down.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
2 yards.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run again with Carson. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Wilson to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They run it with Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Well, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out of the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down 10 10-0. A minute 44 to go. They've yet to dip the scoreboard tonight. Now they've got to do it twice late if they want a chance here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll split him at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Alden Smith in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And is that Gronkowski the one slow to get up? Yes. Gronk still down right now. We'll check on his status when we get back. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Brady. The catch made by Miller. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play. So it might as well not even have the penalty.
That's caught by Howard.
Brady's
nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
O.J. Howard. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
10 yards to go.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Brady to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped. And I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body, because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime clothes, right? They're looking for the pajamas. But in this case, you've got to stay with it mentally. And what a lot of teams do, they never change their watches. They always say on East Coast time and just go ahead that way to try and defeat any of the effects of moving to the West.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from